Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our replay commentary. Dota 2, I am playing Axe. I'm a terrible Axe player, but this was a really important game because I just recently reached 3k MMR. So I picked this game because it was kind of the best game out of all the ones that I played on my run to 3k. So yeah, and I'm a terrible Axe player. Holy shit, am I terrible. Let me show you, right? Obviously we win this game, so you're going to see that. Stats, please. Okay. It's like 30%. I have a really bad Axe win rate. I don't get the hero. I die too much. I'm never doing what I should be doing. So this was, I was a little bit hesitant about this game. I also doubled down. So part of the battle pass lets you double down on your MMR gain or loss. So I was a little bit nervous. I'm like, oh, I got Axe. This could be really, really bad. Or really good. Depends on how you look at it and how I go. So far, I can't last hit worth a damn. It's very hard. And basically, when it's one-on-one like this, I can fight the Ursa. Which is unusual. Not many heroes can fight the Ursa. If he was smart, he'd be stacking up his Fury swipes on me and making it painful for me to just stand in the lane. However, I am just standing in the lane because I can get away with it. Anytime he comes up, I just right-click him, which aggroes the creeps, and then I spin and do a ton of pure damage. It's good. It's really good. Anyway, so here I'm going to work towards Tranquil Boots. The idea is get a Blink Dagger, fight, try and win the game. Makes sense, I think. It's going to be an interesting game. I'm just trying to pull the creeps right now onto the range creep and get what I can in terms of last hits. I'm kind of happy to trade a little bit, simply because the Ursa isn't that survivable right now, and the Bane makes things hard. Bane is so strong in lane because he's got that pure damage nuke, and it hurts a lot. So right now I'm just focusing. Let's get XP, let's get last hits where we can, and try and run at the Ursa a little bit. And just keep pulling the creeps where we can, and letting the wave push in our favour. That's the idea anyway. And if we can get some free harass on him, then more power to us, I think. It's one of those lanes, while the Bane's not here, I can bully him. As soon as the Bane rocks up, though, I really can't be in the lane. And that's something I didn't work out straight away. I thought that I could still be in the lane when the Bane is around, but we'll see in a minute what happens when the Bane comes back. Right now, my regen's in a good spot. So here's the Bane. I'm like, ooh, I'm in the middle of the creep wave. This could be good. Unfortunately, the Rubik lifts the Bane away, so I couldn't call him in the quick creep wave here, which is a shame. However, it is what it is. Get some tangos. Get back healthy again. I went Ring of Regen because I felt at this stage that I was going to be contesting the lane, and I wanted those Tranquil Boots to be able to do that. If I was thinking of, hey, let's just ditch this and go jungle, I would have went for Iron Talon. Bloody Bane. That nuke, man. Jesus, it hurts. And right now, I am in big trouble. But I don't realise it. I think, oh yeah, I can fight these guys. I get slept. Is what it is. With the Fury stacks, the slow, the Fury swipes, the slow. It's just not happening. They'll kill me here. Yeah. It's this is what I mean about not being good at Axe. I don't understand when he can bully the lane and when he can't bully the lane. I'm used to being bully the lane and that's it. Like, you just stay there. But he's kind of weird insofar as he can only bully the lane sometimes. Other times he can't get away with it. So yeah, that's something I've got to work out. And if I want to be a good Axe player, I need to work it out. And Axe is strong at the moment. I've just never been good at him, so it's yeah, Yeah, as I said at the start of the video, worrying. Very worrying. So right now, because the Bane isn't around, I can stand up a bit and punch the Ursa, try and trade. But because I've lost track of the Bane, I don't know where he is, I can't really contest that now. So I'm going to get my Tranquil Boots because I got them finished. They'll give great regen, good movement speed, you know, the usual. And I think from here, yeah, I'll pick up an Iron Talon. I am level 4, so it makes jungling a little bit easier. Those early levels are often the hardest to get, and yeah, now we're in a stage where we can actually take these camps. Right now, I don't want to take the courier away from my team. I don't need it that bad because I've still got tangos. I've got my ring of regen. Just get the call going. Bonus armor, help us get through the camp. Apparently I'm being pinged that I'm missing. Interesting. Right now we'll take advantage of the shrine, I think. Oh, actually, no. I'm tempted to go in the lane, I really am, but it's just too far up. You can see me walk towards it, I'm like, no, it's not good, you know. Anyway, these wolves hurt. So that's why I call them, because god damn it, very painful. Axe's talents are actually really good. I like the 3 mana regen, I like the health, I like the movement speed, I like the armor, I like the battle hunger DPS, I like the health regen, I like the damage, I like he's just got some really nice talents. And we'll see what I go for later in the game. I don't want to spoil it straight away. Yeah. Right now I'm expecting the Rubik to lift him, pull him back, so I can call him. Unfortunately, we get a little bit unlucky. I didn't call him very well in the wave there. Well, it is what it is. So I've got my Iron Talon. This will help me jungle even faster now. And, yeah. Hey, Andy, how are you going? I rarely go on Twitch. Saw that you were on. Haven't seen anything on YouTube from you for a while. Is Factorio still a thing? No, Factorio is not a thing. I found that it triggers me, and because I'm still battling depression, being triggered is a bad thing. it's a real bad thing. Like, yeah, especially triggered in that way. Like, sometimes getting triggered is therapeutic, but yeah. Bane, fuck off. Anyway. So for those of you who are just joining us, this is a replay commentary. I'm in deep shit right now. This is a game that I played yesterday, I think. And yeah, I'm covering it now because I wanted to put it onto YouTube. And obviously I'm streaming at the moment. I understand that, Norris, dude. You are missed, though. Oh, that's lovely. This Invoker is... I want to say not the talent, but he really didn't do that badly. Right now, I'm going to do what I can to hold these guys off the tower. Just get a bunch of spins, it's good. Right now, I notice this guy tanking tower, and I'm like, well, I'm going to call him, but I was suspecting that he was disconnected. And I'm going to ask, because they didn't pause, and I was like, I feel real bad. Is he... Is he DC? And there was no pause, though, and I was like, well, fair game. You know, I just thought that he was maybe trying to bait me or something, and I was like, well, that's not going to work, because I'm just going to get you back under tower and then chop you. Anyway. So right now, we're going to work towards a quick blink dagger. I think a quick blink dagger is really the way to go on Axe, because he needs to be able to jump and he needs to be able to call people. It's kind of his job. I feel like the Vanguard, going Vanguard first is not ideal. Like, it slows you down in terms of, it slows you down not in terms of your farm, but in terms of your ability to fight. And it seems to me that Axe, you need to be able to fight quickly, especially in this meta. If the meta was slower, yeah, maybe you go Vanguard first, farm up, get big, you know, come out of the jungle, 15, 16 minutes Vanguard blink, rather than 12 minutes blink. But as it is, the laning stage breaks down at about, you know, 11 minutes as it is, 12 minutes as it is. You can see that the laning stage is starting to break down a little bit at the moment, and right now I call him in the wave, but I get really unlucky with the spins. I get no spins, well I got one, which is sad. That's the thing about Axe. Sometimes you're just like, God damn it, spin! Sometimes you get a million spins, and other times you get nothing. So right now I'm closing in on that Blink Dagger. I only need another couple hundred gold. Rubik's feeding a bit, but that's alright. Because the Invoker's doing fine, the Sniper is being Sniper. We had a safe lane Sniper, it was bad. Anyway. So once we've got our blink, we'll start to move around the map and try and do some stuff. I was tempted to drop my boots here, however there is a bounty hunter missing, and no, you don't drop your boots. You don't put your boots on the ground when there's an invest error in the game. Just no. So right now I'm just going to chill up here, try and hold this tower if I can. I obviously don't want to walk up to him, not when he's level 8. And has his ult, he can dive me pretty easily. If I'm full health, boots into stash. Yeah, but then they go on cooldown for 6 seconds. Which is, I suppose, better than the 13 seconds, but I was feeling quite slow in terms of how quickly I could input commands. Like the fingers get a bit stiff. You gotta remember, I'm nearly 30 years old, so I'm pretty old. Yeah, 6 is better than 13, you're right there, Drunk. Definitely. So that's a blink. That's a 12-minute blink dagger, that's alright. It's not the world's best timing, but hey, we'll take it. And we'll ferry them out to us now. I was tempted to buy a smoke as well, but I was like, nah. Ideally, I want to find a free kill here. I want to get a kill, and I see they're diving bottom, so I am going to TP bottom and see how many people I can call. Turns out I called 2. And the spins, yes! Oh dear. Finally I get some spins out of the Axe. So it's good stuff, good times. So there's another skill build you can go, which is maxing Battle Hunger. I don't like it as much because it just scales in damage and cooldown. And I feel like the call is better because it gives you control. Right now I can't go mid, which is unfortunate. Because there's lots of heroes mid. But we'll take the stack. Keep farming away towards our blade mail. And we've only got another, 1,000 gold to go, which isn't bad considering where we're at. The Bane is here. I don't think I can kill him. In fact, I remember this. I didn't have enough mana to go for it. I didn't have full combo. I need 170 if I'm going to call and chop. And the chop is only there if yeah, we get enough spins. So right now I'm just going to reroute the courier. Apparently we can't find the bounty hunter. And then he gets seen up there. So I'm like, well, I'm going to try and kill him. And I get them both. That's what I'm talking about. But no spins! Anyway. So the Invoker casts precisely 0 spells. and that triggered me a little bit, but that's alright. Right now I'm feeling a little bit lost because you know, it's a little bit awkward to fight. We really don't have the damage to follow up on me. You know, down bottom it was the Sunstrike that helped, along with Coral Blast, I think. So we're going to pick up the mana regen right now. It feels like the best thing that we could have. Invoker's going to snipe the Earthshaker. Now the Invoker is pinging the Ursa. I'm like, dude, he's got Aegis, you know. Let's not. But he's pinging him, and I'm like, well, okay, I'll call him. Whatever, I'll do my job. Anyway, just run forward. Easy call. And right now, I'm like, no, dude, back up. Like, this is not happening. I get another two-man call though, because you know I'm easy. I'm good like that. And the reason we lose this fight, I didn't realize it, but the sniper has 1 point in shrapnel. I was triggered. I wanted to jump in the screen and punch him. And right now I'm pinging it, and I'm like, that's why we have no damage. Anyway, so game continues. I've got 3 kills, 3 deaths. It's I'm worried at this stage because this is kind of how axe games go for me. Is I die too much. Anyway, so we'll call the Ursa because he's a pretty high priority target. Unfortunately, my Culling Blade is on cooldown because I tried to chop the Bane, but he got his brain sap off on me. So it's on cooldown for the moment. They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower. Anyway, back in the jungle, start farming again. Yeah, and right now I'm really mindful of how things normally go for me. I'm like, I don't want to die anymore. Like, and it's really hard not to die as Axe because you're jumping into the middle of the enemy team. That's the idea of the healer. You got to go from a good position to what is normally considered an extremely bad position. So, yeah. And I think that's why I struggle so much with the hero. Because I'm like, I get a good call off and I call, you know, 3 or 4 heroes and then I die. So it's tricky. Anyway, TP's on cooldown. I can't get there. This guy probably sees me coming. I don't know if he actually did or not, but whatever. Get tracked. Whatever. Whatever. Now I can jump here. We'll chop him. Seems good. Right now we'll just get a Battle Hunger on the Ursa, help us kite him, cancel his Blink Dagger. I don't think he has one, but that's alright. And right now I'm peeing that I've got another call. We'll just pull this guy backwards, as much as we can anyway. Here he is here. And we have 0 follow-up. This is an ongoing issue. So yeah, it's like, well, we just got to let him go, I think, because nobody does any damage. Fun game. Anyway, we got Blade Mail, which might help things a little bit. Might, if I remember to use it. I've got this real problem with like Blade Mail, Veil, a few others, where it's like passive item for stats. Oh, he blinked. Anyway, no follow-up. And I kept the clarity as well, which is nice. And right now the sniper's going to take my farm. Thanks, sniper. You might be position 1, but seriously, you're so shit right now. Anyway, it's constant battle not to get triggered this game. It wasn't actually that bad, but it was a little bit bad. It's a constant battle for me anyway. So things have slowed down a little bit. Let's just jump ahead. Now, yeah. So we're going to work in towards Vanguard now. They do have a bit of right click. And more HP is always nice. As well as going into a Crimson Guard, make everyone a little bit more tankier. I felt like that was going to be a good thing. So right now I'm just telling my team that I'm ready to go. I'm here, I'm set up. Let's party. World's longest TP from the sniper. He gets tracked, which is fine. Because he should get jumped. He might get jumped. We're all waiting in the trees here. I was a little bit slow with the call there, but you know, whatever. We get one kill, and I think he's out. Which very nice echo slam actually. He got a couple of people, and I want to get these two, both of them. We'll dunk him. That's one. Oh yeah, that's what's up. You notice here that I'm disengaging between my calls. Like I'm jumping in, I'm calling, and then I'm disengaging. I think this is a key thing that I kind of learnt when playing Slaughter. I'd been watching a lot of pros play, and it was... oh, I missed that. That's so bad. Anyway, yeah, like with Slaughter, when you watch the pros play, they jump in, they crush, they jump out again. Nothing I can do there. No damage. Passive blade mail as well. So we get the taunt off. We're in a bit of trouble here though. Pop our passive blade mail finally. I don't think we can chase because I blinked there. Had I walked up there, we might have been able to keep going after them, but... See, I'm in a really good spot in terms of resources. Good mana, good health. I could have fought there, but couldn't catch anyone. And we continue with our major damage issues. It just seems to be like the story of this game. But I'm 6-3-2 all of a sudden. So that's great news. I haven't died again yet. So I'm feeling better about where I am personally in this game. We also picked up the 250 health. I felt like, whilst the 75 damage would be a good thing, it's not going to help us that much. Like, we need team fight damage, less than right-click damage. So I thought that, hey, if I just get real tanky here, they're going to have massive problems with us. And that was a DD Space Cow. Makes things hard. Anyway. So old mate's going to get jumped here. And I'm going to TP in, hoping to catch someone. I spot a pretty good call. I only get 2 of them. But that's alright. We easy double kill. Good stuff. Oh, there's a big dunk from the shaker. I do get a 2-man call off, but this is a little bit bad because we're in behind the tower here, and I'm like, well, fuck, what do we do? I'm like, well, let's just jump in and right-click him because surely this is good. And then he's like, he starts to fight me. I'm like, oh, I don't want any of that. So it was, yeah, it worked out really well. I'm now 8-3-3. I didn't have to change anything to the Patreon for you. Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah, I'm going to be releasing a video on YouTube sometime when I do it eventually, soon, TM, about the changes that I've made to the Patreon and also to the channel. So you're just one of the early ones because you were an old Patreon. So right now I'm going to try and deny this this sentry so he can't get rid of our ward, and I get it. I'm like, yeah, that's the one. But they do have wards everywhere. They've got so many aggressive boards. Right now I'm going to rush a heart. I feel like heart is super strong here. Because I think that being able to just keep jumping in and calling people and not dying is really the best thing. Like, my theory was that if I offer the control, we'll have enough damage. We haven't so far, but the theory is that I can only do one of the two. I can either be damage or I can be control. With heart, I can continue being that control. I can keep jumping in, and I dropped the iron talon on the ground here. I was like, God damn it. Yeah, if I can keep jumping in and keep being the control, then that's going to be more valuable for our team, and potentially what allows us to win the game. That Bane was a long way out of position there. I'm kind of interested to go the 75 damage route and see how good of a right clicker Axe can be. HTC 5, hey. Welcome, welcome. This is a replay commentary. This is a game I played a couple of days ago. And now I'm recording a video for YouTube. Right now I'm kind of offering this to the Rubik. Because he's been doing a great job. He's been warding. And you know, one creep camp can often help you a great deal. And so this guy, I'm like, where is he? Got him! He goes invis again, and the Coddle has no detection. So that's that. Anyway, so we'll keep farming, keep working towards a heart. The bounty does get him. Unfortunately, I don't get the chop. I was going to take that kill. Would have been good. So we're, what, 2/3 of the way to a heart? No, 1/3 of the way to the heart. Or 2/5. Because they're both 1,000 gold each, and this is 3 grand. So, 2/5. We'll go with that. Man. Yules was very good this game. Yeah, it would have been. Would have been very good. You got to remember, this is very, very low K, very low tier MMR. This is only a 2.8 average game, or a 2.9 average game. So the ability to fight and keep fighting is very, very strong. Yules can kite, purge track, yeah, cancel grip, yep. Yeah, all of those things. And at a higher MMR, yeah, Yules is probably the item. I missed the call. I'm not very good. What you're mentioning about the squishy heroes is why I go for the Crimson Guard later. So right now the Coddle gets gripped. I'm like, well, there's definitely going to be a fight breaking out here. Unfortunately, I missed the Earthshaker, who has a 4-staff, but is what it is. And right now I am in so deep, but you know, we'll do what we can. Give him the chop. And right now the Ursa's getting kited to shit, so works out really well. We only lose the Coddle for that, and the Invoker threw some really nice spells in that fight, which is really good to see. Oh, I missed him. It's a little bit obvious that I was going to jump and call there, but hey, it's alright. Got him. Winning and getting better are two different things. Yeah, they are. And to be honest, Yules never crossed my mind because it's like 4-staff. I thought about Yeah, I thought about 4-staff as an idea, help me initiate, but I wasn't having trouble catching heroes. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to go 4-staff because, you know, I don't really need that utility right now. So the next kind of thought was, you know, what do I need to do, and what do I need to keep doing? I was like, well, I need to be able to just keep jumping in and keep calling and keep jumping in and keep calling, and if that's the case, well, then I need to be mad survivable. Here's the Ursa, so I call him. Yeah, and now I want that regen rune. I'm like, oh, let me get it. I'm so slow. So I get the regen. I back up just to get a little bit of health back, and then I'm like, well, I'm full health, so let's go. Let's party. With the Ursa dead, their Roche taking ability is non-existent. It's a little bit triggered by the Invoker not coming and helping. But, you know, whatever. So he's going to kill the bounty. Too easy. He actually gets Echo Slammed. It's a little bit excessive, but alright. So right now I want the cheese. Staying alive has really been a common theme for me this game. Like not wanting to die at all, ever. I'm 9-3 now. I haven't died since that last death in the early game, so I'm feeling pretty good. Damn. Prowlers. They hit so goddamn hard. It's alright. We've only got another 1500 gold. Get a heart. We'll be right. Now I just realised that my Blink Dagger was in the wrong slot. I don't know if that was making me play better or worse. My Blink Dagger is always on Alt Q, top left. Bought Reaver first. The thing about the me and Axe is I die too much, so I was so paranoid about dying and losing all my gold. I was like, just buy it. Yeah, the Reaver is so much better than the 2 Vit boosters, but I was just like, I'll take whatever I can get before I feed all my gold away. So here's a Spirit Breaker who is well out of position, and right now I'm like, yeah. And unfortunately, I missed everyone though, so I'm a bit stunned. Yeah, one being in your backpack, really. Yeah, it's a good value, isn't it? That passive blade mail, though. I'm really concerned about our ability to do this. So this fight has just kind of went into a million different directions. So right now I'm trying to get back to my team to help. Now I do manage to get the bounty and give him the chop. Oh yeah. Now unfortunately we don't find the Bane. So it's just a matter of let's push. I'm going to give up the cheese shortly here. So this guy really... he was in the wrong neighborhood. He walks out of the woods and is like, oh, that's 5 heroes. Fuck. So I give the cheese over the Rubik here. Sure. Yeah. If we had some creeps, this would be a lot easier. But, yeah. Anyway. So right now they're just split pushing a bit. They're pushing both middle and bottom. I'm kind of tempted. He jukes me. I see it. You went to the south. So I have enough money for the heart, which is good news. And my net worth isn't that great, mostly because I have been trying to initiate a lot and farm less. Damn it. Unfortunately, I just miss everything there. I must say, getting a call on a charging Spirit Breaker, I'd like to see it done, because that's some godly stuff. I don't think I could pull it off. Because, like, he bashes you. Do I have binding for stop? Yeah, my S key is my binding for stop. And the thing was, I was expecting that I'd blink onto the high ground there. Had I blinked on the high ground, I probably would have been close enough and I would have caught him. But because I blinked to the low ground, because I blinked too far, and it gave me the 2/3 thing, or the 3/4 thing, or whatever the distance is, instead of the full range, you only get the 900. Yeah. I was just kind of expecting that I'd land in a certain spot, and then it didn't happen. So the Rubik got a gem, which is good news for us. I'm 10, 3, and 10. Oh, I'm so tanky with the heart. We just need some armor. Some armor will be Gucci. Yeah, the travels. I was like, I don't need the regen from the tranquils anymore. I'd like move speed, and I like to be able to move around the map. They've got a lot of mobility naturally with. Well, the Bounty Hunter less so, but the Spirit Breaker definitely. And being able to be there for my team was really what I was hoping to be able to do there. Yeah, also inventory space as well, like you say, yeah. Yeah, another item, no room for a TP. Anyway, so I call the Spirit Breaker, and he's in a world of pain. Unfortunately, I missed the chop. I probably should save the chop in those situations, because it doesn't. Oh, I got 4 staff somehow. So right now I'm looking for the Bane. I'm like, well, the Earthshaker's dead, and this smoke is going to work out really, really well for us. I get slept, but it's like, yeah, whatever. You know, works out really well. 3 kills, and we're pushing high ground. And we should be able to take it. The Earth is cutting the mid-wave, but we should have enough creeps that we can just push this down. Especially with me with a heart. Also, the Coddle now has a gem as well, which really helps things. Couple of creeps left. We get the racks. It's good stuff. Missed the call again. I'm not a good axe player, that's for sure. Just right click this guy. He's got cold snap on him, so he's going to find things a little bit hard. Now I get the Ursa. Now he has a diffusal blade, which is very, very painful for me because I have no mana. Nice combo there from the Invoker. Right click the Bounty Hunter. Right click axe. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Yeah, that diffusal blade pickup, painful. I end up with no mana. And the fuck is this? 120 minus 120 damage. So I do like 5 a right click, 14 a right click. Oh god. He really should have put that on the Invoker or the Sniper. I'm like, I want to jump him. I want to jump him. He keeps getting so close, but buildings. Priority gaming here. Sniper with Alacrity. It's pretty good. It's nearly as good as a Alacrity Lone Druid. The Bane memes me. Right now I get a two-man call somehow. I think, what do you think they could have done differently or better to win their game? They needed Aegis a lot more on the Ursa. Right now I'm gripped and they all run away from me. They needed to kill the sniper and they needed to kill the invoker. They needed to focus me less and just go past me and onto the sniper and the invoker, I think. I don't think individual skill has too much to do with it because like both teams are pretty bad. But they had to realise that I provide precisely 0 apart from control. That's all I do. I just control heroes. I don't kill them. The fact that I've gotten a few kills is, you know, incidental. It wasn't me that made them die. I just kind of got the last hit. It was the sniper or the invoker or even the coddle that was actually doing the damage to get them to the stage where they're actually killable. So it was... I felt like whoever had the worst player lost. Yeah, that happens too. And in this game, I feel like their shot selection was just not as good as it could have been. Whereas I'm running around, right, and I'm getting the call on the Ursa every single time, which is stopping him from killing people. You know, Ursa, the hero, wants to jump someone, kill them instantly, and then take the fight from there. But he never got to do that because I was always on his ass calling him. And he can't kill me. Like, because I have so much HP, he can't kill me straight away. Right now I'm a little bit worried. But, yeah. Whereas, like, the Invoker just kind of got to do whatever he wanted. And the Sniper was just in the back doing whatever he wanted. So anyway, I've got a Crimson Guard. It's pretty late for it, but... yeah. Should save for buyback? Yeah. I like to live dangerously. Live on the edge. Should be thinking, how do I lose this game? Yeah, I'm going to cancel that TP. In exchange, though, Bounty Hunter, hell yeah. And I'm godlike. On Axe! And I consider myself the worst Axe player. Like, did my stats come up? Where's Axe? Axe? No. Heroes? Heroes? Axe. 30% win rate. You can see that I'm a fucking shitful Axe player. Like, bad. And this game I played well. I've seen kids go like 25-4 on Axe. It's just, and I don't know how they do it. But maybe this game gave me a little bit of insight as to how it can be done with the red man. Right now I'm like, well, it's Coddle. I'm like, Earthshaker, excellent, come here. You're definitely the priority. He's got an axe, so this is going to be hard to catch down. He jumps. I blink. Unfortunately, I get gripped. You suck at axe, you blink in, call and feed. Yeah, that's what I normally do. I normally blink in, get like 3 or 4 euros, and then I'm like, well, I'm dead. But this game, it's, yeah. The purpose of the video is, yeah, this was on my drive for 3,000 MMR. And, yeah. It was a game that I played well. I've never played Axe well. And, yeah, this was just me wanting to put this on YouTube, because I have a YouTube channel as well. And right now, I'm just looking for the opportunity to go back in. Unfortunately, I have no mana, so I'm just going to right-click the the Ursa. Unluckily, I got a spin. I wanted to jump in and right-click him there because he had Gold Snap on him. So it was definitely worthwhile. I'm like, well, I need a BKB. Unfortunately, he gets used in the middle of my call, but whatever. Right-click him to death. Seems good. Right now, the bounty hunter's in there somewhere. I'm like, oh, gem. Actually, the Rubik pointed out. He was dead. Now, there's another gem on the ground. Because we lost... yeah. Shivas would be really good. Yeah. Right now, I'm building into BKB because I'm like, I'm just sick of getting mana burned by the Ursa. Yeah, there's a bit of stuff. Oh, and this was so sad. I get slept, and then the Echo Slam comes on my head. And right now I'm gripped, and I'm just eating all of these ults, and it's like, well, I don't actually care about this at all. Because in the backlines, my team is dealing with the Ursa. And in that circumstance, we win the fight. And I have a heart, so it's just going to regen everything. Now, I saw that he got used, so I'm going to call him, try and control him up, let my team get in there, and we get the kill. And that's kind of the game there, killing that Ursa when he has no buyback. And there goes the Bane. So we end up taking the Ancient. I didn't even realise the creeps did the job. And that is an axe game. And I'll show you guys my run to 3k. So this was the game here. Yeah, it was a good game. And this was the run. So here was the game. This was to get me to 2.9k. And then I won a whole bunch of games and got my 3k. Yeah, last night. So that was 3 o'clock and then 9 o'clock. I had 3k. And that was after starting. That was after starting at... Can we click this button? So I started a very, very long time ago. 2 years, in fact. 2.5 years. And I'll show you. So trends, solo ranked. What? Oh, all time. So I started at 792. The lowest I got to was 689. 689 MMR. And now, well, you guys saw it, 3k. So it's been a long thing, and that's after no previous MOBA experience. I think that's the most telling thing, is that I didn't play Dota 1, I didn't play Warcraft 3, I didn't play Here's a New Earth, HOT, any of that. This is my first MOBA, and it's been a long journey, and I've enjoyed it so far. So I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you around next time.